Hey guys, I'm just a few minutes before I board from my Hong Kong flight, and I just want to talk about two things. Number one, what's happening in the markets, and number two, I've been getting a lot of reports of people being scammed by Bitcoin, so let's drill on that and let's talk about it. Here's the thing, looking at the markets altogether, we've had consecutive upward movements, upward pushes for the PSE. We have 3 solid blue candles with a large amount of buying. So we have foreigners starting to buy. If you remember the past videos, I said that for this to be something very, very convincing, we need foreigners to start buying, and that's what's happened the past few days. We had net foreign buying. Not just that, I also mentioned that for markets to move up, volume must be at least respectable, especially when you see breakouts or large movements, and that's what we've also saw. From 3 to 4 billion of value turnover, we started to push around 6 to 7 billion, which is close to where the average was over the past few months as well. So you have two parts of the formula together, and you also have, number one, a bounce from support level which happened weeks ago, plus successive breakouts of the resistance. Now though, because of the movements in the market, please remember this: markets, especially that if the underlying trend is still bearish, there will come a point in time that those who came in early will also want to take profits. So why am I saying this? Looking at the chart though, there are some levels in the PSE where it's close already to a certain point of resistance for the market. So meaning, when people start taking profits, when people start taking out all of those positive earnings that they got, they will possibly sell and they will take profits. Let me show you. I'll try to show you the chart. So I'm not sure if I can overlay and edit this because I'm boarding in a bit now. But this is where the PSEI is. I don't know if you see it quite well, but over there, there's a resistance point already around 7,700 for the stock. So what does that mean? The closer we are to that level, you can expect a level of selling that will possibly prevent the markets from going higher. However, since I mentioned also in a previous post, that we are close already to the we are out already of the downward medium-term movement. The 6-month downtrend is over. What does that do? It gives you a firmer notion that the worst thing that could possibly happen is we retrace back and the supports do not hold and we go back to the downtrend. But if we stay away from the downtrend already, the next possible scenario, if we do not break out further, or if this resistance at 7.7 plus upholds itself, is that we can go sideways for, I think, for the short or mid-term, which is okay. Sideways markets are okay because it allows the market to breathe as well. So what does this do? It gives you also a sense that at least the markets have started to stabilize. It gives you a sense also that it's not gonna fall into something that's steeper, especially when the charts are confirming that money is actually moving in. Please remember that as long as people are accumulating and money is moving in, it makes whatever upward movement very, very sustainable. So please remember this: as long as we stay above the 7,450, 7,460, 7,5 level, there's a possibility that we are out of this medium-term downtrend already. But if that does not hold, there's a possibility that we could shift and we could drop to, I guess, a lower level still. So, but I'll keep you updated how it goes and how it pushes and what will be the progression in all of this. But if we break out from 7.7, I think the market could go even higher, and it has a semblance that there's a possibility for the PSEI to challenge the strongest resistance at around 8,100. But even before we go 8.1, rest assured I'll update you. I'll keep updating you. I'll make as much videos as I can in Hong Kong also to give you an update on what's happening in the markets and to educate you as well. Right. So lastly, I'd like to probably just close the video on this. This is something that's a bit, for me, in my perspective, it's a bit sad because there's a lot of people who got scammed by not Bitcoin itself, but scammers using Bitcoin as a front, meaning they would offer people the lure na put their money here, we'll put this in Bitcoin, it will probably be used for mining equipment for Bitcoin, or it will be traded and it will give you this amount of amazing returns. Please remember this. Number one, Bitcoin is something that's traded in a market, it's traded in an exchange. So if someone is offering to you, have a salesperson, you have someone who looks like a direct marketer, direct seller selling this cryptocurrency to you, automatic, that's already shady altogether. It's not something that you it's not something that you get from the traditional means that you fill up paper, you give the money there. No, that's why that's the beauty of cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin, is that everything is online. So it's traded via an exchange. So the only way you can actually buy and sell it is via an exchange. So if people are offering you the opportunity to do it, it's a scam, that's fake, that's not legit, it's something you stay away from. Number two, if they give you an amount, if they give you earnings that are I don't know, out of this world or guaranteed, something that's automatic, if something is guaranteed, something is of a high level of, how do I put this, they would give you a certain amount that's fixed on a regular basis, daily income, daily earnings, weekly earnings. It's pretty much a scam. You stay away from it, you stay away from it as possible. And please remember this, and I've been saying this over and over and over and over again, there are no shortcuts to be able to grow your portfolio. There's no shortcuts to wealth. You build it steadily. Don't go for get rich quick schemes, don't go for a jackpot. It's not just about gaining wealth, but what's enjoyable about all of this is the process of doing it. It's a process of growing, it's a process of learning, and how you're doing it as well. So that's it. Please, if you have friends that are into this, or people are inviting you to this, tell them to stay away, tell them to get out from this as early as they can. Kasi when it comes to a point, especially now, it's getting more pronounced, people will be getting out of it, and you might end up losing a lot of money as well. So please remember, in general, if it's too good to be true, if it's something that defies common financial principles, just stay away from it. It's not something worth getting into as well. So that's it, the PSEI and Bitcoin scams just in this video. So I'm about to board for Hong Kong. To those who are attending our stock summer sessions there, I hope to see you guys, and I hope that whatever we have there helps you build the conviction of trading and investing in the market, so that you reach your goals of financial freedom. So this is Marvin Germo from NAIA. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon.